Rookie premiere for Madden 24, it's still, you can call it a mystery box because we don't know the overalls. Are the overalls going to change? We don't know any of that stuff, which really sucks. It's just terrible communication to be honest, but we're going to go over the top 10 cards ish that I feel like are the best sets to do. And I'm going to be operating off of thinking they are going to be 84 overalls and they are not going to upgrade. Obviously, if that's not the case, then this list probably doesn't work so well. So it is what it is. We can only operate off the information we have. Again, that sucks. But hey, EA, you're the best. You are the best. Now, obviously, if you do all of them, then this is less for you. If you don't do all of them, well, there we go. We know, right? So let's just take a look at them all, right? We might as well. We'll put them in alphabetical order. If you do all of them, you're going to get all of them. You're going to get Aiden Hutchinson. And I think that's probably going to be a pretty good card to start the year. Hopefully that's 89.90 overall for Hutchinson. Again, this is if you don't have everyone that you can do, this is what you want to do. So whenever I think about building a team early on in the year, but if you're a big money spender, then these cards aren't going to have as much value. And if you're a little money spender or no money spent, they're obviously going to have a lot of value. So I always like to focus on positions that I can have there for a while. 4 weeks is a pretty good time frame. If you could have this card from August 15th until mid-September and it could play for you, that's going to be pretty good. Now, I do hope differently that they will, like the game is very ability driven. They're going to give these cards an ability, and obviously we don't know that, so that would change things around as well, but maybe we won't find out. You do have time. Okay, we have time. Let's these aren't going away just yet, but they are going away in about 2 weeks. Okay, so keep that in mind when you do this. It is what it is. So again, when I look at some of this stuff, I normally quarterback is not a position that I'm really going to be worried about doing this for, because it's going to be a lower overall position. If you pre-ordered the game, you're going to be getting that Josh Allen probably, and they're probably going to be releasing good quarterbacks day one, and quarterback kind of the most important position. So offensive line is generally a really good place to go. It is, because you don't want to be spending coins. You don't want to spend 120,000 coins on a Bruce Matthews on day one. No, you don't. And do they really matter that much? Not really, because they're probably not going to have these amazing secure protectors and all this sort of stuff early on anyway. So we don't worry about wanting to spend coins on offensive line. So offensive line, check. Those are good ones to do, okay? I'm saying do all of them. Don't do 2 left tackles by any stretch. But that's okay. We get to Julius Brents. Okay, Julius Brents is going to be a very good card. He is 6'4". Again, how many corners are we going to have in the field? Likely 4. Probably a lot of people are going to be dime and dollar sets and all that. He's going to be, he's going to have good enough speed. He's not going to be the fastest rookie premier corner though, but I like having this out here. Again, I can have 4 my slot corners. I don't want to be overspending on it. And if I have to, in a pinch, throw someone out there, I either want height or speed. He should have the height and a little bit of speed. Julius Brents is a good one to do. We like him. Defensive tackle. Again, to me, early on in the game, when we're not throwing abilities around, is another place I don't want to overly spend. I don't. So Brian Bresee, not a bad option here. Okay, maybe he gets an inside stuff for 1 or 2 or something, like maybe, but Bresee is fine. Safety, Jair Brown. Let's look at Jair Brown's card. A 5'11 safety. I don't really want a 5'11 safety, and they didn't even give him the speed anyway. We're not doing. I mean, I did it, but we're not. I wouldn't be doing that one. Linebacker, Yaya, probably not. Now, receiver. Out of all the receivers, Zay Flowers, he got speed treatment in the game. He did, and at 5'10", that's fine. Early on, you can't just I like 6'5" receivers. Well, congratulations, you're gonna pay for it. If you don't, someone like this with speed is gonna be helpful. He may be 85 speed to start the year, which is totally serviceable. I have no problem doing a Zay Flowers. I don't. Again, and I'm thinking that because like they made someone fast now, they should make someone fast then. That is true. Emmanuel Forbes, cornerback. Again, 6 foot. Okay, you're gonna do him over Julius Brents? No, probably not. You're gonna do 2 corners. There's another one. Running back is a very populated position within the game. Unless you're a Lions fan, an Alabama fan, a Falcons fan, a Texas Longhorns fan, you should probably avoid running back. If you did a Bijan, that's fine, okay, but I think most of the time you should kind of avoid it because running backs just pop out. Christian Gonzalez, not a bad option at corner here as well. Again, okay. It's got a bit of size on him. That's okay. Aiden obviously doesn't count there. Lineman, Paris Johnson. Again, don't do 2 positions the same with linemen if you're going to do it. DeJuan Jones, lineman. Will Levis, quarterback. No quarterbacks. Will McDonald. He's a pass rusher here. But again, pass rush is going to very much skew towards abilities early on. We're going to avoid that. We're going to avoid getting him. Okay? Just someone's going to come along. Marvin Mims. Bit bigger. He's not 5'10. He's 5'11. But they made him 98 speed versus 99 speed. Marvin Mims. He's out. If you're looking forward to the NBA or NFL season right now, you can head on over to Prize Picks and check out their season-long entries, which you are allowed to start right now. Look, you can get Wemby, Scoot, LeBron, the Joker. And if we look at the NFL, you can have passing yards, rushing yards, receiving yards, passing touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, and receiving touchdowns all up for you right now. And if you're not sure if you can play where Prize Picks is located, we have this beautiful map for you to see if it is eligible to play in your state. You can start playing right now with your more or less on any of these season-long entries. In fact, if you go to the prizepicks.com website or you download the app, you can use my code CC. Get your first deposit matched up to $100. Boys, I can't wait to see you on there. It's Prize Picks. Let's get back into the video. We keep going. Jonathan Mingo, another wide receiver. 6'2", less speed. No, I'm good on that one. I don't think that card's going to be super usable. Mr. Rice, 6'1", same speed, probably won't be. Probably talking an 82 speed receiver there. Now, Bijan, we've talked about sort of. I'm going to be completely biased with Bijan. We got a lineman here. We have a tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. Not the tight end I would be doing, though. I have no problem. If you want to do a tight end, do a tight end. 6'5". Should have some speed on him, but no, he's not the tight end we're looking at. Cam Smith, another corner. Oh my god, another corner. 6 foot, decent speed. Again, probably not the way I'm gonna go. Not there. Nolan Smith, if you did want a fast linebacker for contains or spies, he's probably gonna be the guy. He kind of goes against like, oh man, like he's not gonna have abilities. Well, probably not, but he is going to be fast in the game. And if you have heard or played the beta, maybe quarterbacks move better. Who knows, right? Somebody who can keep up might be okay. And he should actually be fast in the game. If he's 84 overall, he might be 84, 85 speed. Legitimately. Good. Brenton Strange, pass. CJ Stroud, pass. Two-lead, pass. DJ Turner is the other corner that we've kind of been mentioning. He's fast in the regs teams. So he should, again, if he's 84 overall, he should be 85 speed, probably somewhere around there, give or take. Speed is always good if you're going to be blitzing, and blitzing is good. You want someone fast. DJ Turner might fill that spot. Very, very good for you early on. Lucas Van Ness, kind of a do-it-all linebacker. Ain't going to be the guy that you're going to have out here for a whole lot. He's not. Pass. Unfortunately, it's a pass, right? Another safety. Now, you'll notice they didn't give us monster safeties, but he is a bit bigger. 6'1" is fine for a safety. It's fine for an early user. Again, should probably have 84-ish speed. Not bad, but you may be able to get away, honestly, with like a base elite J-Ron Curse or something like that. Will probably be a bit better. This would be like, I don't really know what else I want to do. Maybe this is where you go. But no. Then we get to Darnell Washington. If you're going to do a tight end, this is the one you want. He's massive. He's going to be a little bit slower, but I feel like speed at the tight end position can be a little overrated sometimes. Okay. He's a great run blocker. He's going to have some speed on him. Not a ton of speed, but he's huge. Remember Donald Parham last year? The game won't be the same, but having this early on will be good. I think a lot of people are going to have him. No problems there. A middle linebacker, you've got to be kidding me. Tyree Wilson. Again, if you're going to go with a pass rusher, I do feel like Nolan Smith is going to be more the guy that you want because he's going to play better Madden wise. Unfortunately, you don't make the cut, Tyree. You don't. Lineman and linebacker. Okay. So again, I will probably do this on my No Money Spent channel, and I will go through and I will pick the certain ones, but I'm waiting a little bit longer just in case, because we do have time, right, to do those sets. But I'm going to focus on my offensive line, corner or two, probably a Nolan Smith, maybe Bijan, and maybe a receiver somewhere in there. And I think I'm going to be able to do 14 of them over there, or 15, whatever it was. So that's where my headspace is really at with trying to get this done. Again, focus on value. These aren't going to be great, amazing cards for the long run. But what you want to be able to do is have this help build a usable team where you can go play solos, where you can play a solo battle. You can compete at least a little bit with positions that you're not trying to spend coins on early on, because early on, coin is king. I want to build my coin stack up as much as possible, and I certainly don't want to be spending it on certain things. I want to spend maybe on a quarterback, maybe on wide receiver 1 or something like that. You know, like that's okay. Like, oh, there's an early Randy Moss. That's probably a pretty good card. You might want to get it. Oh, Zay Flowers has to be wide receiver 3. You know what? That's totally usable. Like, that is usable for a couple weeks, and that's all you can really ask for is a couple weeks of use out of these cards, because as much as we think that we're gonna have these cards forever, it ain't true. You go back, you can look at your team update pictures or something you sent on Twitter by September 1st last year. You didn't have a lot of the rookie premier guys on your team anymore. You didn't. If you were able to do them all, that's great. It's a great starting spot. You're gonna have depth. And again, if you're just looking for depth, then obviously you don't want to go with the offensive line. You don't need depth at offensive line, but having that extra middle linebacker maybe is pretty good there. Maybe it's pretty good. So if I'm a big spender, I probably did all of them. You probably did all of them. But that is my take here. Again, without all the information, it's really hard to see. I wish we got to know the overalls or if there were any kind of crazy weird changes they were doing, but EA's just decided not to do it. Close your eyes, throw a dart, pick a card. That's all they care about. I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.